Daily Landsblog with a guy that you've met before. His name is Matthew Pegg, and he is the chief of Toronto Fire. He is the... Sorry?
That's true.
I thought you were correcting me. No, I'm the super chief. By the way, you had a pose before that I wanted you to teach me. It was very imposing. It was very controlling. It was very authoritative. What was it? How were your arms?
It wasn't like this.
Okay, all right. So Chief, we're spreading the word. And what is the word that we're spreading? I don't mean one word, but what's the concept that you want to get out to fire chiefs all across this country?
Break the silence. Michael, we're here, and I'm honored to work with you. My goal is to have every fire chief across this country get engaged in this mission to make the discussion around mental health and about getting help for mental health to make that conversation safe.
And that, how long has Toronto Fire been around for? 100 years? Like a long time.
A long time.
But there's also a long time that this was not talked about, right? Like when you started 27 years ago, you're sitting around the kitchen table, in between calls. You're not saying to people, I have these really terrible thoughts in my head.
No, never. It was absolutely, I can speak to 27 years ago, and certainly the expectation at that point in time was we were expected to be tough, right? It was suck it up, and if you admitted that something bothered you, that meant you were weak, and candidly, people started to wonder whether you're in the right job.
So you're here to say what to? How many people work at Toronto Fire?
There's 3,200 folks.
So 3,200 folks, and everybody else that watches that's not in Toronto Fire but looks at firefighters as being incredibly brave, incredibly strong, incredibly resilient. What do you want to tell those firefighters and those that look up to firefighters?
You know what, our team is incredibly brave, and they are incredibly strong, and they are incredibly resilient. And I think, what I want people to know is the recipe and the ingredient list for being brave and strong and resilient is about admitting that we're human. It's about admitting that none of us are infallible, and that eventually and inevitably all of us need help, and it's okay to get it.
Yeah, that's just, I think the firefighter is the perfect person to take this forward, because everybody loves firefighters, right? It's true. Like, I've never heard anyone go, firefighter, I don't like those people. Like, everyone likes it. You come into a place that I'm going out of. You're willing to risk your life to save my life, and that's a pretty amazing thing. So I think that firefighters, who everybody knows are strong, they're the perfect people to say, hey, I'm going to talk about my mental health, but that doesn't mean I'm weak.
Absolutely not. In fact, in my own lived experience, being willing and being comfortable to open up and to talk about the fact that we're human, and to talk about the fact that there are stresses and pressures in life and that we need help, that's not weak, that's strong.
So we're going to put this challenge out, not right now, but is there someone that you would like to just make him or her aware that, hey, we're coming for you? I don't mean that like we're coming for you, but I mean, hey, there's going to be a challenge out there.
Well, I got a pretty good buddy that happens to be the fire chief in the city of Vancouver right now, and his name's Daryl Reed, and I think Daryl needs to know, you're up.
Reed, we're coming. This is the Daily Landsblog, SickNotWeak.com. We're here 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. I need a day off, right?
Still got you by one.
You work every day?